It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight.
Starting off right, Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to Philadelphia. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. Officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with DeRozan, and it's Champ in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson after the miss from Champ. And now, Chris, a few games under their belts, we're seeing some inexperienced guys take that next step, make that leap.
Well, yeah, I mean, guys are really doing a great job on that level and given an opportunity to play in this game. And it's maybe because so many young players are being counted on for big roles now. You know, the game has kind of changed. Where in the past, they would be on the side learning from a veteran and being kind of introduced and slowly introduced to the game. Right now, though, guys, we've seen what they've done in college. We know that they've had great coaches and great coaching. And so, yes, the bar has moved up where we expect younger players to do more because the game is built for younger players. Fast pace, speed of the game, shooting threes, just having fun out there. And so, yeah, I think a lot more is expected of young guys. And I think they're embracing the fact that they have a lot more responsibility.
And Jen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here is Hield. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in a perfect position to come up with the steal.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Now we'll go to DA. We'll have a chance to talk with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, just a fast thinker. Love how Young reads passing lanes and goes for the steal.
Fox kicks to Hield. Here's Randolph. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
I like seeing Hill share the ball. How great instincts on offense. He finds guys well.
Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful. An issue that might be.
Sacramento shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And that one misses. Well, the Kings moving their G League affiliate from Reno to nearby Stockton, California, which is a 45-minute drive from the Golden One Center.
Yeah, I love it, and the Kings fans have more of the Kings brand to support. I mean, it's all about accessibility for players and personnel. I mean, a definite change in climate, though. They'll get cooked.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Pirtle. Rudy Gay is out there with Champ, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the 2. San Antonio trailing here. Spurs passing it around. No good from Champ.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jackson down low. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Walker finds Gay, and then Gay with the foul.
And they're going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Now, here's Fox, covered by Mills. Passes it to Cauley Stein. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And there's the basket on the shot from Champ.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fox, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Champ. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Kings trail by 3. Kicks it to Fox. To the inside. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Fox.
And it's important for Cauley Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Champ, the pass to Mills. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Yeah, think about Eric Gordon, 6th man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry, Lou Williams, here to go to my man Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, Benjamin Butler, Jay Crossover, he's letting it fly. These are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go give me a bucket.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Pelicans, lit up the floor. He finished with 27 points, and he added a few assists as he was able to set up his teammates for good looks. His was the kind of all-around performance coaches love to see. It felt like he was a factor in just about every play. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got him on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at his greatest. Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
The Kings have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Fox against Young. Now Fox. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Coley Stein.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's a combination of urgency and efficiency. Let's see how they execute.
Out to the right wing. Jackson kicks to Fox. Pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. Over Aldridge. Again, Sacramento.
He's so dangerous from mid-range. I mean, Randolph has a strong feel for how to score from there.
Young passes to Champ. Releases. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley Stein. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Fox against Young from about 16. The rebound by Young.
Give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
No good from Champ. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Champ. He's got 13. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Young really trying to flesh out his game more, and passes like that prove how effective he can be.
Fox against Aldridge. Here's Hield. And too long on the shot.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
For the Kings. Mi fa mettere all'ultimo.
From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Murray out there with Young. And it's Champ in at the 3 slot. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 17 points for Champ. Fox with it. Young with the steal. The pass to Champ. Cauley Stein grabs the ball. The Kings trail by 14. Feeds it to Shumpert. Rebound by Murray.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
Shumpert against Murray. And Shumpert kicks to Fox. Pass to Cauley Stein. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing, and that one's good. Shumpert.
If you don't stick with Shumpert, especially in the pick and roll, that's where he burns you.
Spurs leading by 12. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Fox against Young. Fox, no good.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Here's Aldridge. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Cauley Stein, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, in recent years, C-Web players have flirted with quadruple double, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
But think about it. Embiid and Westbrook have both come close. So Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that Akeem, the Dream Olajuwon did it. But you think about it. You're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, they get a hand on it. Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Fox. Randolph up top. To the inside. Jackson. And it's blocked. And here's Young. Down low. Gasol passes to Champ. Gasol trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Champ.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Here's Fox. Sweet little floater.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving his passing.
San Antonio leading by 14. Aldridge, the pass to Champ. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randolph kicks to Fox. Randolph in the post. Aldridge is covering. Randolph can't hit. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Spurs.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Champ.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Hield kicks to Randolph. With some arc. Here's Cauley-Stein. And no good that time. Gasol with the defensive effort. Here's Champ. And it's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted inside.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just...
giocando così peggiore. Beh, punti in meglio la porteria, niente.
Yes, good game, fellas. Good game.
Go.
Hit it.
Good pass.
Right there.
Allora, Kevin Durant, giocheremo contro Kevin Durant. È negativo perché 23 punti non mi fanno lanciare.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Vuoi trovare 50 punti? 50 punti.
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, quickly approaching this year's All-Star break. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Kevin Durant, che è un giocatore, quello è un giocatore per basket. Dai. Vediamo la squadra. Sta usando tutto il cavo che bravo, sa giocare a basket. Sono tutti neri di colore, bellini di ballare, ma tutti bianchi. E bombe Giovanni Cozzo. Vabbè, il basket non ci sono i ruoli. Per me non è che ci sono tutti i ruoli, capire cosa siamo. Oddio, sono Durante. Kevin Durant, mamma mia, che forte. Ok, l'ultimo
Thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against Sacramento. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with DeRozan. And it's Champ in at the 3 spot. Tonight, a great backcourt matchup, Doris. When you were going up against another talent guard in college basketball, did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was peaked, and you want to show out against the best players. So certainly on the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if this guy's from outside.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here's DeRozan, following the three from Kevin Durant. Here's Champ. Great D that time from Durant.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Here's Champ. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Shots good by Durant.
Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Champ. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
In this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And you can rely on Young from the mid-range. This guy knows how to flat-out score basketball.
Curry against Young. Curry passes to Green. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DeRozan. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the wall.
Ma guarda, non ne vuole entrare sto pallone.
Off the ball and just plays the game the right way.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Up the floor. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty, Kevin.
Thompson finds Curry. Thompson against DeRozan. Thompson passes to Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA.
So it's the Spurs now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Aldridge kicks to Mills. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Champ.
Vabbè, io mi sparo. Il labio non